Welcome back to my channel, friends. Our family has been on the road. We just came back from a conference in Kerrville, Texas. It's called the Forge Conference. It's a Christian family discipleship conference, and we were able to take our ministry booth and scripture writing journals. I'll be sharing more about that later in the video, but we had a wonderful week and just listening to great workshops and messages and spending time with friends. It was a beautiful time, and here we are back just trying to catch up on all of the housework, the laundry, the unpacking, tidying up the kitchen. I spent a good deal of time in the kitchen just trying to put it back in order, and this is what homemaking is about: keeping all the plates spinning, watching over all the plants, keeping food going, keeping dishes washed. These are regular daily tasks, and sometimes when we've been away, we have those things to catch up on that we haven't been attending to, and so that is what I have found myself doing, just catching up on all of the homemaking tasks. But so grateful for the time we had away. It is so helpful to get away and spend time as a family, and especially just listening to great teaching and having our hearts and our minds renewed. Now, we have a large family, and it seems that I am constantly in need of wiping down these surfaces and clearing them off, but I'm so thankful for large surfaces to work on. I'm so thankful in the building out of our vintage cottage kitchen that we prioritized a very large island that gives me a lot of workspace. I'm so grateful for that. I recently purchased some of these straw covers from Amazon. I will link it in the description box below. I think these are the cutest little things, and I love that when I'm carrying my big mug around, that I know bugs and dust are not, or even germs floating in the air are not floating into my straw, into my big stainless steel thermos. And so I really love these little toppers for the straws, and I actually bought a pack of them, and they came in all different colors, and I love it because I was able to give some to my girls, and I can give some to friends. I just think they're such a cute and neat little thing to be able to share with others. So I will link that below if you're interested. But going on and just trying to catch up after our trip on all the homemaking tasks. And I recently have been going through my latest scripture writing journal. And so one of the day's writing was from Proverbs 31:13. That says, "She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands." And so whatever our task is, whether it is shopping for the needs of our family, seeking the wool and the flax, or emptying the trash, or vacuuming the floor, we can do these tasks with willing hands. Now, what makes the scripture writing journals unique is that for every writing passage that we give, we also give a little word study. So the word study for that particular day was the word willing. And we see in the word study box that the Hebrew definition for the word willing is delight, desire, longing, the good pleasure, that in which one takes delight. And so in my little application box, I wrote, "Take delight in working as unto the Lord." So whether we're cooking, cleaning, washing dishes, doing laundry, whatever we're doing, we can work with willing hands. And again, that word willing has to do with not only doing it, choosing to do it, but we can actually even take joy in doing these things when we do them as unto the Lord, understanding that they have eternal significance and value. So I just want to encourage you as you go about your homemaking tasks, just seek to find more joy, remembering that what you're doing really does matter. I found the most adorable little garden flag at Tractor Supply some time back, and it's just been sitting waiting for me to find the moment to go out and put it up outside. But it says Chick In, and I put it in front of our chicken house. I just thought it was so adorable. We really struggle here in South Texas with keeping beautiful flowers alive. But I have to say, before we bought this farm, this bird of paradise was already established, and it comes back every year in full glory. And it's exciting to have something I don't have to worry about no matter how much drought and heat we get. This bird of paradise just shines so beautifully every summer, and I want to find more plants like that that just thrive in our heat and drought conditions, the perennials that will come back come rain or shine. And so anyway, this bird of paradise works really well in our hot climate. I cannot believe that it is September already. Where has the year gone? It is time to start thinking about fall decor. And I love fall so much. Even though we don't get a really great, colorful, cool fall here, I still love it so much, and I love to decorate for it. Recently, my mother took me on a shopping spree for my birthday. It was the most special day with her. I felt so loved and special, and she bought me this beautiful pumpkin pie dish at Ross for only $9.99. It is a beautiful piece for $9.99. So if you have a Ross, you might want to go take a look. They also had it in orange. But this is my first fall piece to put out for this season. I was just dusting my hutch off and then put out the pumpkin pie dish. And please stay tuned for my channel because I plan to be doing more fall decorating in days to come. But here you see my first piece for fall. Recently, for my birthday, my mother took me for a shopping spree, and one place that we went was Ross, and it was so fun to find some tools that I felt would be helpful in the kitchen. She actually pointed them out to me, and I said, yes, those would help so much here on the farm. All of these had to do with being some kind of a strainer. I thought this was a unique size. It's bigger than most of the little handheld strainers, but it's not huge. And so basically I got a variety of styles of strainers. I like these. I think they're a splatter screen, but one thing that I use them for is to rinse rice because the rice doesn't fall through the mesh. So I can put some rice on and then rinse it, and I don't lose my rice as I clean it and wash it. And this came with 3 sizes, and it was $6.99 for 3 of these at Ross. I thought that was really good. This one here was $5.99. Also, I think a really good price for a stainless steel strainer. And then this one is my favorite. It is a gigantic colander. The holes are kind of small, but the colander is huge. And for bringing in garden produce, like a huge batch of green beans or tomatoes or something, I think this will be just wonderful. Or if I'm doing a huge batch of spaghetti and I have a ton of noodles, if I'm batch cooking large amounts, I think this huge strainer will work well on the farm and for a large family. And this also is stainless steel, and it was only $11.99. And the other thing I want to show is I recently bought these. These, I don't see the price. It was at Costco, so I think Costco or Sam's, I think Costco. So I think the price isn't on there, but it's 14 reusable food storage bags by Ello. And there's a pear print, it looks like clear, cherry print, lemon, and yeah, so lemons, cherries, and pears. And they're in different sizes, 4 snack bags, 4 sandwich bags, 4 gallon bags, and 2 gallon bags. So, half-gallon bags, 4 half-gallon bags and 2 gallon bags. These you can use them and wash them and then reuse them. And so you're saving money by not throwing away the little Ziploc bags. And they're a better quality and super cute. And so I'm excited to try these. They are also BPA-free plastic. I have never bought any of these, but I think it's worth a try. Everything is up in price at the grocery stores and the box stores. And so it makes a lot of sense to get something like this and be able to reuse it. So I just wanted to kind of do a little show and tell on some new things that have come into my vintage cottage kitchen recently. If you are interested, again, all of this was at Ross, and I believe this was probably Costco. I recently showed you this Shark Duo vacuum / mop that I ordered off of Amazon. I'm showing it again today as I'm just trying to clean up my kitchen. I love this so much. You do have to use the pads that are made for this Shark. I want to show you why. All of the stuff that you vacuum up goes in this little pouch here. And then of course this is where the mop is cleaning the floor, and this is where everything that is vacuumed goes into this little pouch. And it is just amazing how much this little pouch holds. I was kind of skeptical, like, is that really gonna work? And is it really gonna vacuum a lot, or do you have to change the pad constantly? But I can vacuum quite a bit of our downstairs with one pad. And I did order these in bulk on Amazon, but it's super easy. This is lightweight. It's about the size of a Swiffer. And you just snap it on like so, and that's all there is to it. And then you vacuum. And then the mop function, you press the button on top and it sprays out and you just mop like this. So it has lights to light everything up, so I'm just loving this Shark vacuum. My husband gave me this adorable little sign back in February for Valentine's, and it's so fun with every changing season to change the magnet. And so here I am sprucing it up with a magnet with a fall leaf. I am so excited for fall. I will have this little sign linked in the description below. And please tell me in the comments, are you excited and looking forward to the fall season as I am? On that shopping spree that I told you that my mother sweetly took me on for my birthday, we went to a farm-to-table restaurant for lunch, and they had a little store attached to the restaurant, and she bought me this Southern Peach Apricot candle in the most stunning gold container. It smells so good, so I enjoyed lighting the candle for the first time. The candle has a wooden wick, and when it is lit, it kind of has like this warm, crackly effect. So I am really enjoying my new candle. At the close of this day of homemaking and catching up, especially in the kitchen, I wanted to take a little moment to work in my latest scripture writing journal for ladies. This one is on just living out our calling as Christian ladies. These little writings are short and sweet. They can be done in 5 to 10 minutes, but I just enjoy, even though I wrote the journals, I enjoy sitting down and writing out a scripture or two and looking at the word study and having my understanding enhanced in just renewing my mind. I enjoy them, and I will definitely link the journals in the description below if you are interested in something like this. They're kind of simple and plain. You can add doodles, you can add stickers, or just keep them just as they are. Each journal has a hymn to start each week, and the last 3 journals I also wrote a little devotion at the end of each week's scripture writing assignments. We have a trip coming up and we are trying to get on top of the packing, and we need to have some snacks. So Ella, Ruth, you want to put the juice boxes in there? Let's see, that's like a super fruit punch, honest brand juice boxes. And then I thought that these would be good, these Calypso lemonades. They're flavored, so Southern Peach Lemonade and Island Wave Lemonade, and another Island Wave, just healthier than soda options. These I recently found, they're called Bloom Sparkling Energy Drinks. This one is the cherry lime flavor, and then just 100% juice pineapple, no sugar, so that's a healthier option. Thank you. And then these poppy drinks, they are pretty good. They have this one has 25 calories and this one has 25. This is raspberry rose. We're gonna give that a try. And Doc Pop, supposed to taste like Dr. Pepper. I'm quite suspicious about that. It's hard to beat the flavor of Dr. Pepper, but these are much healthier. They are prebiotic sodas, so no fake stuff, probiotics for your gut, infused with apple cider vinegar, and there's natural caffeine. And so in this one, there's the caffeine, and this one says immunity sidekick. So again, a soda replacer, much healthier option. And this one is strawberry lemon. I have had this one. It is pretty good and more juice. What else do we have? The Dot Home Style Pretzels. Do you enjoy these? If you do, tell me in the comments below. We think these are so flavorful. And then what do we have back there?
Cheetos.
All right, organic Cheetos. So we will have some healthier snack options on our upcoming trip. One thing that I hope to do on this trip is to do some canning, some fall canning. And so here I am in my pantry pulling out rings and lids so that we can take those along with us. On this trip, I am hoping to do some canning, and so we are in the pantry and my son is pulling out the big canner for me. And underneath the big canner, I have a lot of mason jars. So I am thankful for his help to do the bending and the lifting and to get these jars out so they can travel with us. I'm gonna open that box up and let's just kind of see what we have in there. Yep, lots of jars. Awesome. And I felt that I might need some more quart-sized jars, so I went to my pantry shelves and pulled those off. I love this shelf unit that we had built into our cottage pantry. It is so convenient to be able to see the different sizes and just grab what is needed. Friends, I'm so honored that you would take the time to watch my channel and to spend this time with me in my vintage cottage kitchen, just catching up on life tasks. I hope you were encouraged that many times we do have to just play the game of catch up, and that's all part of homemaking. And I hope that you're encouraged in your homemaking today. Thanks for being here.